I'm 73 years old, and I wasted 52 years of my life chasing something that didn't exist. I climbed every ladder. I earned every title. I worked 80-hour weeks for decades. And now, sitting in this quiet house, I can tell you with absolute certainty, I was wrong about everything. Success isn't what they told us it was. Happiness isn't waiting at the end of some achievement. And if you're watching this, especially if you're ambitious, driven, hungry to prove yourself, you're probably making the same mistakes I did. Stay with me. What I'm about to share took me half a century to understand. You don't have to waste that much time. I was 21 when I decided that success meant being somebody important. I can still remember sitting in my college apartment looking at magazines with CEOs on the covers, thinking, that's what matters. Being known, being respected, having a title that made people lean forward when you entered a room. My father worked in a factory for 40 years. Good man, honest man. But I watched how people looked past him like he was invisible. I promised myself I'd never be invisible. So I started climbing. My first job out of college, I was the first one in the office and the last one out. While my friends went to happy hours, I stayed at my desk. While they took vacations, I worked through holidays. My boss noticed. He promoted me. And that promotion felt like oxygen, like proof I was doing it right. So I did more. I missed my younger brother's wedding because I had a presentation. I told myself it was temporary, just until I got to the next level. Then I'd have time. But the next level came, and there was another level above it. I got married when I was 28. A beautiful woman named Claire. She was a teacher. She loved small things. Sunday morning coffee, walking in the park, reading next to each other on the couch. I loved her, but I also thought, we'll have time for that later. First, I needed to make partner. First, I needed to establish myself. She understood, or at least she said she did. For years, she said she did. I remember one night, I came home at 11 o'clock. Again, she was sitting at the kitchen table with 2 plates of cold pasta. She'd waited for me. She looked up when I walked in, and she didn't say anything angry. She just asked, very quietly, when does it end? I kissed her forehead and told her soon. I promise, just a few more years. I believed it. I actually believed that there was a finish line, and once I crossed it, life would start. My son was born when I was 32. I held him in the hospital, this tiny perfect thing, and I felt something crack open in my chest. I thought, everything I'm doing is for him, to give him opportunities, to give him a good life. But here's what I didn't understand then. He didn't need opportunities. He needed me. He needed me to throw a ball with him in the backyard. He needed me to show up at his school plays. He needed me to be there, not just as a provider, but as a father. I missed most of it. I have photographs, but I don't have memories. I have evidence that I attended things, but I wasn't actually present. I was thinking about deals. I was checking my phone. I was already gone, even when I was standing right there. I made senior partner when I was 47. The thing I'd been chasing for 26 years. They threw a dinner. People gave speeches about my dedication and brilliance. I smiled and shook hands and felt nothing. Empty. Like I'd run a marathon only to find there was no finish line, just another starting line. But I didn't stop. I couldn't stop. Because stopping meant admitting I'd been wrong. So I kept going. I told myself the emptiness would fade. I told myself this was just burnout, just fatigue. I took on more responsibility. I worked harder. Claire left when I was 54. Not suddenly, not dramatically. She didn't throw plates or scream. She just sat me down one evening and said very calmly, I don't think you even see me anymore. I don't think you've seen me in years. I wanted to argue. I wanted to say she was wrong. But I looked at her, really looked at her, and I realized I didn't know her anymore. I didn't know what she cared about, what made her laugh, what kept her up at night. We'd lived in the same house for 26 years, and we were strangers. She moved out 3 months later. The divorce was civil, professional, like a business transaction. That's how good I'd gotten at treating everything like a transaction. My son stopped calling regularly around the same time. He was 30 then, married, living across the country. When we did talk, the conversations were polite, but distant. Small talk. Weather. How's work? How's the wife? I kept waiting for him to ask me for advice, for wisdom, for something that would make me feel like a father. But he didn't need me. Why would he? I hadn't been there when he actually needed me. The moment that changed everything was, God, this is hard to say. I had a heart attack when I was 68. Not a massive one, but enough. Enough to land me in a hospital bed for 3 days. Enough to make me think, this is it. This is how it ends. And lying there, hooked up to machines, I didn't think about my career. I didn't think about the deals I'd closed or the titles I'd earned. I thought about my son's 5th birthday party. I thought about the camping trip I'd promised Claire and never took. I thought about Saturday mornings I could have slept in and held her instead of going to the office. I thought about everything I'd missed while I was busy succeeding. A nurse came in during the night shift. Older woman, kind face. She saw me crying and sat down. She didn't ask what was wrong. She just said, "It's okay." Most people don't figure it out until it's too late either. She patted my hand and left. That's when I understood. Not in my head, in my bones. I'd been chasing the wrong thing for 52 years. Here's what I learned. Here's what took me half a century and a broken family to understand. Success is not an achievement. It's a presence. You think you're working for your family, for your future, for security. But you're not. You're working to feel valuable. You're working because somewhere along the way, someone taught you that your worth is measured by your productivity, by your title, by how busy you are. And that lie will eat your whole life. I thought I was building something. I thought all those hours, all that sacrifice was an investment. But here's the truth nobody tells you. Time doesn't compound. Relationships don't wait. You can't go back and be present at your kid's recital. You can't go back and have dinner with your wife on a random Tuesday. Those moments exist once, and then they're gone. Lesson 1. Your children won't remember how hard you worked. They'll remember whether you were there. My son doesn't talk about the college tuition I paid or the nice house we lived in. When he does share memories, they're about the handful of times I actually showed up. The one camping trip we took. The afternoon I left work early and taught him to ride a bike. Those rare moments are what mattered. Everything else? Background noise. If you have kids, this is not a rehearsal. They're young once. They need you now. Not when you're less busy, not after the next promotion. Now. And I promise you, when you're old like me, you won't regret missing a meeting. You'll regret missing them. Lesson 2. Ambition is a fire that never stops burning if you keep feeding it. I kept thinking, one more year, one more goal, then I'll slow down. But ambition doesn't work that way. Each achievement just reveals another mountain. Each goal met just creates a new target. There is no top. There is no moment when you've done enough and you can finally rest and enjoy your life. You have to decide to stop. You have to choose presence over progress. And that choice is terrifying because it feels like giving up, like settling, like betraying your potential. But here's what I know now. Choosing presence isn't giving up. It's waking up. Lesson 3. You cannot build a meaningful life while being absent from it. This seems obvious now, but for decades I genuinely believed I could delay living until after I'd achieved enough. I thought happiness was a reward for hard work, something you earned after decades of sacrifice. But happiness isn't waiting for you at the finish line. Happiness is in the ordinary moments you keep missing because you're too busy chasing the extraordinary. Sunday morning coffee, walking your dog, cooking dinner with your partner, reading bedtime stories, sitting on the porch, doing absolutely nothing. These aren't filler moments. These aren't things you do when you don't have real work. These are the whole point. Lesson 4. The deathbed regret is real, and it's exactly what everyone says it is. You've heard it before. Nobody on their deathbed wishes they'd worked more. Everyone thinks they'll be different. Everyone thinks their situation is unique, their goals more important. I thought that too. I was wrong. When I was lying in that hospital bed thinking I might die, every single regret was about presence, about times I chose work over people, about experiences I postponed, about love I took for granted. That cliche is a cliche because it's true, and you don't get a do-over. Lesson 5. The respect you earn through achievement is shallow. The love you build through presence is everything. I wanted to be important. I wanted people to respect me, to see me as successful, to know my name. And I got some of that. People knew who I was in my industry. I had influence. But you know what? That respect evaporated the moment I retired. I'm not important anymore. Nobody calls. Nobody cares. The identity I built my entire life around disappeared in 6 months. But the relationships I neglected, those could have lasted. Love doesn't care about your title. Your kids don't need you to be impressive. Your partner doesn't need you to be important. They need you to be there. Present, engaged, interested in their lives. That's the only thing that lasts. That's the only thing that matters when everything else falls away. So what do you do with this? How do you not waste 52 years like I did? If you're in your 20s or 30s, you still have time, but not unlimited time, not as much as you think. Start setting boundaries now. Decide what actually matters before life decides for you. That promotion, that project, that extra hour? Ask yourself honestly, will this matter in 5 years? Will I remember this? Is this building the life I actually want, or just the life I'm supposed to want? If you're in your 40s or 50s, you're where I was when I thought I still had time. You don't. Your kids will be gone soon. Your parents won't be here forever. Your energy will fade faster than you expect. This is your last chance to course correct before you wake up at 70 and realize you missed it. Here's what you do starting today, right now. Go home on time. Just once this week, leave work when you're supposed to leave. Don't check email after 7 p.m. See what happens. The company won't collapse. The world won't end. But you might actually have a conversation with your kid. You might actually eat dinner with your family. Put your phone away. When you're with people you love, be with them. Not half present, not distracted, not thinking about tomorrow's meeting. Look them in the eye. Listen to what they're saying. This is harder than it sounds. But this is everything. Stop waiting for the right time. There is no right time. There's only now. That trip you've been postponing? Book it. That conversation you've been avoiding? Have it. That dream you've been delaying? Start. Because I promise you, time moves faster than you think. One day you're 30 with your whole life ahead of you. Then you blink and you're 70 wondering where it went. Redefine success. Success is not a title. It's not money. It's not respect or recognition or achievement. Success is being able to look back without regret. Success is knowing the people you love actually know you. Success is having been present for the moments that mattered. Everything else is just noise. When you're my age, you won't care about the promotion you got or the deal you closed in 2027. You'll care about whether you were there, whether you showed up, whether you chose people over productivity. Every single time you choose work over presence, you're trading something irreplaceable for something that doesn't matter. I'm 73 now. I live alone in a house that's too quiet. My son calls on holidays. We're polite, we're cordial, but I don't really know him, and he doesn't really know me. Claire remarried 5 years ago. I'm happy for her. She deserves someone who's actually present. I have money. I have a nice retirement. I have respect from people I don't see anymore. And I would trade all of it, for one more Saturday morning with my son when he was 8. For one more quiet evening with Claire before I broke us. For one more chance to choose differently. But I can't go back. I can't undo 52 years of choosing wrong. But you can. You're watching this for a reason. Maybe you're starting to feel that emptiness I felt. Maybe you're sensing that something's off, that you're missing something important while you're busy being busy. Listen to that feeling. It's trying to save you. Don't wait like I did. Don't wait until you're 73 and alone to realize that success and happiness aren't the same thing. Don't wait until it's too late to understand that presence is the whole point. Your life is happening right now. Not after the next goal. Not when you're less busy. Not someday. Now. And you're either there for it or you're not. You're either building something that lasts or you're chasing something that disappears the moment you stop running. Choose differently than I did. Choose presence. Choose people. Choose meaning over achievement. You'll never regret being there for the people you love, but you'll always regret missing them. Please, don't wait like I did. Start today.